Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Swayze or KingMo, and I'm back again with another video. And today is going to be a bit of a different video. Again, another informative video. So yeah, last video was a lot of gameplay. So if you guys want to check that out, if you missed the last video, then please take a look at it. Leave a like, share with your friends. But this video here is a tips and tricks video, how to get better at FIFA. The season is ending tomorrow, so when the season does end, people will go back divisions. So for example, I'm in Elite Division right now, and I'm gonna get taken back to Division 2, and this is probably the best opportunity right now for people to in the new season to advance into the higher divisions that they've never been in before. So this is just a little tips and tricks video. I'm gonna give you guys quite a few tips and tricks to get better at FIFA. This is for the people who are new to FIFA as well, maybe the people who want to get better. Now this is not a normal video for casual players who are happy and content with how they're playing right now. I'm not gonna lie, it's for people who actually want to get better at the game. So let's get straight into it. So I have my first tip. All right, first tip is formations. Now I made a formation and custom tactics video on my channel. As you can see here, I use the 4-4-2, the 4-2-3-1, the 4-2-2-2. I have a whole video dedicated to my formation and tactics, guys. So please go on my YouTube channel and look for it. It has like 1,200 views or something, so you will find it pretty easily. I'm not gonna lie, it does stand out among the other videos I have. But yeah, check out that video there. I have a lot of tactics there and formations that you guys can use for all kinds of situations in the game. Mainly these formations are the best. Also like 4-1-2-1-2 narrow is pretty decent. But that's pretty much it, man. I can't lie, there's not a lot of formations that you can use in this game. Maybe 3-5-2 as well. 3-5-2 is pretty good as well, but other than that, there's not a lot of good formations in this game. Unfortunately, this game is not very broad, but that's step number one. That's tip number one. You need a good formation, because I'm not gonna lie, playing like a random formation like 4-5-1 in game or something is not gonna help you out. So find a formation that works for you. Make sure you practice with that formation. Don't just try it for one game and say, oh, I don't like it. Make sure you put in the work. You try out the formation, give it like maybe 5-10 games with a formation. If you don't like it, then you can switch. If not, then stay with it, but yeah, that's tip number one, and I'm gonna go into tip number two right now. Now the next step is to have good players in positions. Unfortunately this year, guys, it is virtually impossible to have a fun team this year. Now by fun I mean you use players that are not necessarily meta, but you can still use them and have a lot of fun winning with the team, with the new players in your team and whatnot. But for example, as you can see my team here, right, I have this defense here is as meta as it can get. Probably Hakimi is probably the only guy that will probably be there instead of Kyle Walker. Kante is a very meta player. Dembele is very meta. Fekir, Nkunku, all of these guys, everyone on my team is meta, right? And it's very important to have players like that. I have another video. I know I don't want to keep on recommending videos within a video, but I do. That's probably gonna be the last time I'm gonna recommend a video within a video as well. But I do have another video that shows off the best players in each position. So it's very important to make sure you have good players in each position. It will help a lot with your gameplay. Make sure people have key stats that people don't really take into account, such as composure, agility, reactions, finishing. The 5-star is very important this year, in my opinion, especially the 5-star weak foot. But like, you guys don't really need to worry too much. Like, it's a hit or miss. If you're very good at the game, like when I say very good, I mean very good, then you don't really necessarily need meta players. Like you can do it with normal players. But if you want to get better at the game, then I really recommend try out these kind of players. Obviously if you're not if you're not exactly the richest in this game. I have a video, like I said, it shows different price ranges, players that you can get for cheap, for expensive, for mid-tier prices, and it shows off a whole bunch of players, different type of play styles. So yeah, check it out, it's on my channel as well. And yeah, players is step number 2 of how to get better. Now step number 3 is going to be a bit more advanced, but it is about skill moves.
Your bitch, that's why I gave her back. They were boring and I do not be with that. Smoking on this tree, I eat with the cat. It be around me cause I don't trust a soul, yeah. Niggas switching up on they bros, yeah. Changing up for these hoes, yeah. That's why I don't fuck around, ayy. Smoking on dope out the zip. Y'all niggas savage, we still remain trip. My niggas savage, we clutch on that grip, yeah. I really be in this shit.
Skill move tutorial is going to drag it out, so if you guys want to see a video on it, then please leave a like so I can see. So yeah guys, the best camera settings in this game by far for me are telebroadcast. A lot of people like to use co-op, but in my opinion co-op is a bit too zoomed out. Don't really like co-op too much. I think telebroadcast is the perfect balance between having enough height and having the perfect amount of zoom to be able to see the rest of the pitch without being too far away from your actual players. So telebroadcast is what I use. I've been using this since FIFA 13, FIFA 12. I've been using this for a while. So telebroadcast is the best by far, and what you want to do is you want to change it. So it'll be set on default. What you want to do is you want to change it to custom. Then you want to go do 20 height, 20 camera height, and you want to do 0 camera zoom. So 0 camera zoom will give you the space provided. You need to be able to see the rest of the pitch basically, and the height will give you obviously the height. So do not run, obviously you can run like free zoom if you want. If you want it just a bit more zoomed in, you can have a bit more, but I would recommend play on 0 zoom. That's probably the best for me, and I think a lot of pros use this as well, telebroadcast. So yeah, those are by far the best camera settings. It will change everything for you, trust me guys. If you play on default camera, it does limit what you see on the pitch. You know, you can't really see a lot of outside runs. You can't see a lot of you know, if you're on a counter attack, you can't really see the pitch at all. You can't see anyone running through on goal. Yeah man, you guys need to use telebroadcast as a very, very good camera. And here are the best controller settings. Now this is a very, very underrated section of the game. A lot of people obviously just jump on the game, jump on Ultimate Team straight away and just play, but this is what I always like to test and see what works best for me. Now this is by far the best probably controller settings you can get. Competitive master switch off, contextual agile dribbling. Now this is like this is a bit of a weird one. A lot of people like to run it, but me personally, I wouldn't really recommend running it. Just turn it on, keep it on, sorry. A lot of people like to turn it off, but I think keep it on is probably better for the left stick dribbling. Auto clearance is on. You don't want to always have to press a button to clear. Auto flare pass, I have it on. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it on, to be fair. But I just keep it on anyway. But if you get tired of the passing, then you can just turn it off. It's not a big deal at all. Auto shots on. If you are in an appropriate situation, sometimes if you don't have this setting on, it will actually sometimes it just won't like register your shots. So just in case, if it doesn't register your shot, your player will shoot anyway. Sometimes, say for example, you just do like a low driven pass across the box and it's an open goal, sometimes your player will just not want to shoot. So this is very important. Assisted headers, I have it off because I just want to be able to pass wherever I pass, if you get what I mean. Like if I'm clearing out a header, wherever I aim it, I want to be able to, I want the ball to go there, for example. You know, if it's manual, it would just go straight to wherever you aim. If it's assisted, it kind of just goes wherever the place, wherever. So I don't know, I don't really like it. Jockey, keep on assisted, of course. Defending, keep it on tactical. Through pass assistant, assisted. FIFA trainer, don't have that on. Time finishing, now if you guys want time finishing, then you can put it on. I don't really recommend time finishing right now. I think in patch 1, the first patch, so like the first 2 weeks the game was out, I think time finishing was very important for the long shot finesses. But right now you don't really need time finishing because they have patched it. Next player switch indicator, turn that off. Pass block assistant, turn it on. You want the AI to intercept for you. You don't want to always do it manually. Auto switching only on air balls. Now you don't want any auto switches at all apart from like crosses, because it will really mess you up if you do have it off or have it on everything. It's not worth it. Auto switching, have it low. Directional, clearance assistance, player lock on. Switching icon on. Right stick switching, player relative. Ground pass assistant assisted, shot assistance assisted. Everything here has to be assisted, because if you don't have it assisted, then you're going to take a shot and it's going to go flying into row Z, trust me. Analog sprint on. Pass receiver lock late. And you want to turn off your trigger resistance if you are on PS5. If you're not on PS4, then it doesn't really matter. But yeah, these are the best controller settings for you guys right there. So yeah guys, so the last step or the last tip will be compersion. Now if you guys go down, always remember, if you guys go down a goal or 2 goals, just remember, man, it's a virtual game, it's an arcade game. So think about it, it's not real life football where it's hard to get into a game if you're losing by 2 or 3 goals. This is a game, this is a virtual game. You can easily come back from 2-3 goals if you just do constant pressure, and if you stay calm, you will be able to come back and win the game. So always remember, if you concede dumb goals, just remember everyone in the whole world concedes dumb goals on FIFA, you know. So that's the last tip, guys. If you guys want to see another tips and tricks video, I have a lot more tips, trust me, and I have a skill move tutorial I want to bring out as well. If you guys want to see that, then leave a like, comment down below, and share this with all your friends. Share this to your friend who is trash at FIFA and you want them to get better. And yeah guys, if you guys enjoyed, then please subscribe, man. On the road to 400, so let's go. I'll see you guys in a bit.